watch the light as it set from the sun. All the ways we could run, all the ways we could run. Oh my, yeah. Can you see the light from outer space?
Okay, we are back for the second heat of round number 3. We have Emma Cobb in the red, Nicole Zamarin in the white, Perla de Souza in the yellow, and Perla Rojas in the blue. And we already have a wave score for Emma Cobb, the Australian, with a 4.5. And hopefully we're going to get a replay of that. But this is our rider in white, Nicole Zamarin. She is a Chileno.
Oops. Yeah, she's going
catching
for
a rail
reverse,
and going over the falls right there.
It's pretty hard section to do reverse. I think pretty radical. I mean, it's hard to make that.
I was going to go back to the... well, let's see if we see a rider up. Here we are, rider in yellow, Perla de Souza, the Brazilian.
Perla de Souza.
Open face, cutback 360, and kind of ducks out the back of that one. But, you know, it's funny because you're talking about Keith Sasaki, and I grew up in I was maybe 10 years old, like in the late 80s, early 90s, when bodyboarding was, really taking off in America, and guys like Keith Sasaki and Mike Stewart were making a lot of money, as we see. This is Emma Cobb's replay.
It was nice coming reverse on the takeoff. It's great to see. And
cutback reverse 360. She completes a roll, so a good opening wave for her. 3.13 coming in through Perla de Souza, and a 1.5 for Nicole Zamarin.
Yeah.
But I grew up when guys like Keith Sasaki and Mike Stewart and Ben Severson were making a lot of money, and these guys were stars, and they had the PSAA tour they were surfing on, and they were on TV every week. You know what I mean? And as we see our rider in blue, this is the Chileno, Perla Rojas.
Nice cut back in the pocket, and then she goes for a section reverse.
Another tough section to throw a reverse in.
Yeah.
And it's funny that when I was a kid, all my walls were covered with pictures of Keith Sasaki, and literally all my walls. And I would see him almost every day. I'd see him in San Clemente and see him surfing, but he was like cooler than everybody. Like he was like too cool, And it's funny because later in life, as when I was running Pit Bodyboard magazine, I hired Keith to come work for me.
Yeah.
And he was living with me. It was funny that I lived with my childhood hero.
Yeah.
It was pretty interesting, and we've got to become really, really good friends. And the guy's definitely, he's a legend. He's an icon, and he made Drop Knee cool. Yeah. He was the first person to really make Drop Knee cool.
Drop knee.
I mean, Jack Lindholm was the guy who invented Drop Knee, but Jack Lindholm was kind of he was an odd character who didn't like being in videos. He didn't like being in magazines.
I've never met him.
He stayed away from the media. This is our rider in yellow again, Perla de Souza. She has a 3.13, open face 360.
And then she's probably looking for a complete roll section.
But who's that behind her in red? That is Emma Cobb, our leader.
That's a nice spin in the pocket.
Whoa.
She runs to the barrel. That was amazing.
Perfect.
I feel like a bit of kingy here. And then she's going to find a section.
Wow.
She finds a nice roll.
That's going to be a really good wave for Emma Cobb, who already has a 4.5 in the lead.
Yeah, I mean, that combo, that spin in the barrel was something amazing. I haven't seen many girls doing this, and the trigger it on the condition we have today, it's a very, very good wave. I hope she get well scored for that, because technically it was pretty difficult. Here you see the replay again. Cut back spin, boom, straight into the barrel. That was nice. And she does a little cut back, and then she's finds that roll section right at the end for the very, very shallow part. So very good way from Emma Cobb from Australia.
This is for everybody.
Yeah, okay.
So again, 13.35 seconds to go. here in the second heat of round number 3. And Emma Cobb, look at that score, 7.38. That's a big score. As we see our Chileno rider, Perla Rojas, Chilena. And Perla looking for a reverse 360 right there in the whitewater, but not really able to get it. But back to the score, 7.38 for Emma Cobb and a 3.15 for Perla. So Emma Cobb is in a good position with 13 minutes to go, right?
Yeah, fully. I mean, like I said, a 7.38 is well deserved because she did a nice spin straight into the barrel. She just got covered up straight up, and it's very hard technically to do this. Even though we haven't seen too much guys doing this yesterday, and that was a nice wave. And then she finds a roll too at the end. So 7.38, good score, and she's pretty far away in the lead right now.
Not only that, but the roll was out onto the open face. It wasn't like as the wave closed out, correct?
Yeah, I mean that's good too. I mean that's good.
Okay, so we do have our Chileno legend, the man and the myth. His name is Yo-Yo, and he's on the beach. He had caught up with Juliana Freitas.
And good morning, everyone. And here we're starting the round 3 of ladies division, and we have just finished the first heat, and we're with the winner. And well, so happy. Tell us about this morning.
I am really happy. I woke up kind of like tired. I couldn't sleep very well last night because I was so excited about today. And I am happy because I found good waves, and I hope to get better in the next hit.
Very good, Juliana. We're happy that you had this first hit. Incredible scores. Would you like to tell some greetings to someone back home?
I would like to thank everybody from Brazil, my parents, my friends, and say that I love everybody, and I hope to win this contest and see everybody in Brazil to do a barbecue. Thanks.
Congratulations, and back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you.
He killed like thousands of people. Like,
wow.
Any undesirables. So anybody who dressed different or liked was into like American music or something like that, they were trying to get rid of him. His parents were like that, so his parents had to flee. They had to leave Chile. They had to go, and they found people to help them. And these people took them to Germany for a while. So that's why he has a German name.
Okay, Alfred. So this was a replay of Nicole Zamarin from Chile. She lands that reverse, but she couldn't find a roll to complete that wave. And I think we had also Bella Rojas who did a reverse too. No, who did a roll actually, but she couldn't make it. So it's gonna be 2 small score from the girls from Chile.
So again, Emma Cobb with that big 7.38, leading her charge with a 4.5 to follow it. Perla de Souza with 3.3 and a 3.15. Nicole Zamarin with 2 small scores, a 1.5 and a 2.4, and Perla Rojas with a 1.5 and a 1.8. So she really needs to get something going here. With 10 minutes to go, we are halfway through the second heat of round number 3 of the women's. And like we said, we're going to try to get through as many of the women's heats today as possible, so that when the better waves come towards this weekend, we're going to be all good with quarters, semis, and finals, hopefully of both divisions.
Yeah,
which is the plan, right?
Yeah, I really believe there will be no competition tomorrow. I mean, if I was a contest director, because it's going to be smaller tomorrow. If they didn't run the men's today, I don't think they will run the men's tomorrow. Because the competition will be smaller than this, a lot smaller. But Sunday is a big swell coming in the morning, and it could be a big day Sunday. Just even if it's windy, just go all the way. That's what I believe. Because we haven't surfed yet. I mean, the top 16 haven't surfed yet.
With a set wave in red, Emma Cobb again. She's already out to a commanding lead. Look at this wave. Oh, Emma finding a big barrel. She's going to come out maybe. Through the whitewater she does.
That was an amazing barrel. I mean, I almost think that she got stuck in there, but she found a way to come out of it. The barrels are very tricky. So she did really well to find that barrel, to ride that barrel, and to come out of it. So that could be a big score. I mean, in the conditions today, this could be a really big score. I'm curious to see the score right now.
Second barrel in a row for Emma, as we see white. Nicole Zamarin, the Chilena, close that wave, not able to get anything going there. But, I mean, for her to find 2 barrels in the same heat is pretty impressive for Emma.
Yeah, it's impressive. I mean, I think you're going to have the replay now. And that was a big wave, too. I mean, look at it. She just goes straight for it. And that was a really good barrel. She rode it so well.
You could see she was excited because I could see her puffing her cheeks up from here.
Yeah. That was sick. Wow, let's see the score for that. But I believe that could be better than his first wave, and she's going to be in the big lead right now. That's my guess. That could be in the 8-point range, that wave.
Okay, so 6.88 for Emma Cobb. So I guess the judges, well, they didn't reward it because she didn't have a clean exit, and she didn't get any other maneuvers.
Yeah,
but still, 6.88 for just a barrel.
The exit was not really good.
So she's out to I mean, she has everybody comboed in the heat. So pretty good.
Yeah, but the fact she has a big lead is true. I mean, she's got a 14.26 total, so that's really good.
She should really just show how confident she is, and she should just paddle in now.
Yeah, she's good. I mean, 7 minutes remaining. She's looking really.
Could you imagine with 7 minutes and she just came in?
Yeah,
it'd be pretty funny.
Nah, you don't want to do that.
I would be impressed.
Yeah.
So, all right, you guys have fun out here. I got this.
I mean, that's.
Would you be insulted if someone did that to you in a heat?
Yeah.
You'd be mad.
I mean, you don't want to do that.
We don't want to make you mad.
The best thing would be if that person goes out of the water and you actually get the score that you needed to make it. That'd be like, wow.
Yeah, of course.
But I never seen anyone doing it, because that'd be really arrogant.
Looks like Pedala de Souza is possibly in position. Is she going to be able to catch this wave? She looks like she paddled a little bit late, but she's in it. Again, the Brazilian rider, Pedala de Souza, she has a 3.13 or a 3.15. She's currently in second. Open face reverse.
Nice reverse takeoff, and she goes for it. And I don't think she's going to make that roll, but I don't think it's going to be any better than her first two waves. She took up very deep on that one.
She did. 6.5 minutes to go here in the second heat of round number 3. Again, next heat coming up, Luz Marie Grand, Giselle Gaselli, Claire McGowan, and Alexandra Rinder.
Yeah.
So we have Puerto Rico, Chile, England, and the Canary Islands all represented in the next heat. So once again, another very international heat. As you see a replay, and the roll just didn't work out for her.
The roll, yeah. The section was pretty tricky, and just couldn't do it. Couldn't make it. Now it looks like we're going to have white open riding right now.
No, Zamari not able to get into that one. So 5.5 minutes to go. Our rider in red, that is Emma Cobb again. Getting a lot of set waves. Ooh.
Yeah, she's been getting, she had a very good wave selection.
Pedala Rojas, the Chilena, on a set wave. Is she able to finish the reverse?
Well, she made that reverse, but she was a bit slow, and I don't think she will be able to get a second maneuver. So blue, Pedala Rojas is still in fourth place, only needed 3.38 to get second. Nicole Zamari needs a 3.95 to get second. Pedala de Souza is in second in his combo to get first, and Emma Cobb in the lead.
So everybody is in combo land, as we like to say. This is a rider in white, Nicole Zamarin, up and running. I would think she's going to set up a reverse 360, yeah. Well, she got around, but she looks like she caught her edge right there. She caught a rail as she was finishing that reverse. Under 5 minutes to go, so now it's time for the girls will start getting nervous. They're going to be fighting for that second spot. It's really going to be difficult for any of the girls to catch up with Emma Cobb. However, Pedala de Souza could easily be caught. Only need a 3.83 and a 4.4 are the two riders in third and fourth.
Well, attention, last ride of red, 1.93.
So the situation not changing. Pedala de Souza still is safe for the time being.
Atención, Perla Rojas. Necesitas ahora un 3.85 para ir al segundo lugar.
And do we have some lines coming out the back?
No. There's 4 minutes remaining. I mean, that second place is all the girls are fighting for that second place right now.
Okay, this is red. Emma Cobb again.
Our hit leader.
Driving. Oh. Decent little barrel right there. She would have been just over a little bit. She could have got in that one possibly. She's already ridden 2 barrels in this heat.
Yeah, true, really good barrel. That spin straight into the barrel was Really impressive. And only 3 minutes remaining, and she's still in the lead. So we're gonna have some sun.
Are we gonna have some sun today? We are. Look, the sky is blue.
Gonna have some at some stage. And it was Lumagita who finished fourth in, unfortunately, in the last heat.
We have just a few minutes remaining here in the second heat before we get our third heat started. Again, Luz Marie Grande, and we have Giselle Caselli in the white, Claire McGowan in the yellow, and Alexandra Rinder in the blue. Are you going to run down there and coach?
Yeah.
And how do you communicate?
We just have a... I can't do much. I mean, the fact that people are saying the score and saying the situation helps a lot. What I'm going to do is just try to,
steer her in the right direction.
We have a board system, like I say, I throw the ball with a slick. She's first, she's second. If I turn around the board and the deck is there, I mean she's third or fourth. And it's for to know what more or less where she's sitting at the moment, and try to if I see a set coming, trying to tell her to run. I mean,
you should get a spotlight and learn Morse code.
Yeah. I would.
You're considering it now, huh?
Yeah, I'm considering
That's a good idea, Apple.
Yeah, thanks, man. And yeah, that's it. But she's already pretty smart for her age, and she knows what to do.
And how old is she?
15 years old. She just turned 15 years old this year. So.
15 years old and traveling all the way to Chile to go to a bodyboard competition. It's pretty amazing.
It is amazing. I'm really proud of that.
Now, does Alexandra does she have any other background as far as other sports?
Background? I know the sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think she's pretty athletic girl. I mean, she does a lot of other sport. Yeah.
You know, I have another question for you, and I think I discussed this with Lachlan Cramsey and Jake Stone before in the past. Do you think that, especially with guys that are now doing ARSs and like Stone with a Stone flip and guys trying to do so many reverse airs and now reverse air 720s, do you think that in the future we're going to be moving more towards people with an acrobatic background or gymnast background coming into bodyboarding?
Yeah, I really believe so. I mean, what the people want to see right now, I really believe is either big wave surfing, because this is always impressive, but that acrobatic part of our sport is I mean, there's so many things we can do more, and I already see that kids you can see kids like Tanner McDaniel that is only 14 years old, is already doing new moves, and it just shows that kids want to do new moves, wants to be the guy that creates a new move, and I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of the new generation is just going for 720 every wave, going for, who knows, double backflips, gainer flips, and
so you think that bodyboarding will in the future move more towards people who have an acrobatic or gymnastics background?
Yeah, just
because it helps with your physical awareness in the air.
Yeah. I agree. I completely agree with you.
So, and as the heat ends with Emma Cobb in first and Perla in second, Perla Rojas in third and Nicole Zamarin both going home to Chilenas. But I was going to ask you real quick before we're done. Do you practice acrobatics or gymnastics anyway? Do you practice on a trampoline or anything like that?